Kingdom Hearts 2 for more. Kingdom Hearts 2. We just got back to Twilight Town and it's pretty cool. They gave us a bunch of extra records to go for with all the minigames, which we did all of, except for the skateboard rave, which we simply didn't find the location of, and the poster 1 in 30 seconds, because I feel like we probably need to run faster for that. But it's really cool that they give you a bunch of extra little records to reach, considering this is stuff you sort of were doing at the beginning of the game a lot. I turned off all my abilities last time. By the way, what does Magnet look like? Gather! Okay, so that presumably stays around for a little bit and like, can draw enemies towards you, which is neat. But for now, I thought before we go, again, Cypher's a big boy. He's readily apprised us of this many, many times. I think we should go have a look around the other districts of town and see what sort of... Okay, never mind, something's up with the Sandlot. Cypher, what's cracking, you cranky old surly teen, you? Oh, there are desks here already. Oh god, they're dead! They're dead! They took way too long! Cypher and the other two's names, who I definitely remember, you and Timothy or something like that. Anyway, we'll take care of this. Have at you, on guard, you slippery Voldo wannabes. Oh my god, these ones are high level as heckins. Not high level enough to avoid the ultimate finisher that we get in the air. Oh, interesting, we do the big air finisher and then get the second one after. It doesn't, like, I know we have two finishers, but our second finisher is like normal, which is interesting. Anyway, just whacking them a whole bunch seems to be the play here. Nothing wrong with this. You're new. You're a little new. You're the least bit new. What if I reflect? Never mind. Ow, okay, I reflected with decidedly poor timing. Hey, what is you like, Berserk? It says. Oh, I get your sword, and then I'm pressing attack and stuff. Oh, okay, and then I wait for the. Oh, sure. Oh, look how many swords there are. So when do I get to do stuff with... Okay, it's just at some point it gives you the opportunity to press Y when you've got one of these big swords. And okay, never mind, they lost the big swords, went back to them. Gotcha. I must have messed with Donald and Goofy's... Ow, hitting that did not have the intended effect, which was stopping it. It did guard it, all right, well enough though. Okay, did you cut this out? Cure myself there right quick. Oh my god. Anyway, my friends are not set to attack enemies at will. They're set to wait for me to attack them, which I didn't realize, and I would have turned differently had I known this was coming. But good God, these berserker things are scary. Maybe it might be worth a valor form at the moment because it heals me and all. And I can use reaction commands even still. So how do I? Okay, it just at some point it gives me the opportunity to do Eclipse when I'm in when you've got that sword, I guess. So you just basically can stand still and mash it until it gives you the opportunity. Okay, cool. So sorry, Donald and Goofy, I had your AI set way the wrong way. I know it would have been better for wisdom, but it wasn't the right time. Thank you!
By the way, have you seen a man named Axel?
Nah.
I expect he's here somewhere.
Do you
like
now?
I care.
You see, Axel's no longer acting in our best interest.
Yes, I was going to get to that.
With the organization too?
Sort of, was.
You having a fight?
Not a very organized organization.
Don't let your guard down. Axel will stop at nothing to turn you into a Heartless.
This will bring Roxas back somehow, I guess?
Thanks for looking out for us, mister. But I'm sure we can take care of ourselves just fine.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Glad to hear it. Axel aside, it would break our hearts to hear something happen to you.
Hearts? You don't have any hearts.
True, we don't have hearts. But...
Oh, you're new.
We remember what it was like. That's what makes us special.
Interesting.
What do you mean?
We know very well how to injure a heart.
What he means is he remembers how to feel things, because they can feel things.
You just keep
in spite
on
of what
fighting
people
those
keep
Heartless.
randomly saying.
Let's jump in after him.
How come?
I'm not sure, but maybe he'll lead us to the organization's
Worthwhile
world.
trying, probably.
Don't be reckless. Do you want to end up like Riku?
Oh god, your hearing's good.
Hey! Wait!
Well, we hesitated. No jumping in after that.
What did he mean, end up like Riku?
I'm not certain
Hey.
myself. Might have had
How about you
something
get
to
out
do
of my
with
town now? You've caused enough trouble.
Riku getting ensconced in darkness.
Riku.
Because he had his heart like eaten away at it. By it.
Come on, guys.
Hold it.
And I guess that was a pathway of darkness between worlds, because they
This
said
goes to the
those.
strongest guy in Twilight Town.
They said those eat away at your heart.
Thanks, but we don't really need it. Whoa!
Sorry. That got me good.
Oh, Sora!
Hey there!
Pence, right? Do you know a girl named Kyrie?
Do I ever?
Kyrie? I sure do. Then you better come to the station.
Will do! Oh boy, that'll be a really heartwarming reunion. I sort of didn't expect we were gonna get one. Cypher's trophy! Trophy obtained from Cypher is decorated with 4 crystal orbs. So we have 2 of the crystal orbs now? So we do. Interesting. I mean, they were saying something about items from that town must not be brought out of it. But I don't know if that was just for the simulated version or what. Hey, this champion belt mean anything to you, Cypher? Anyway, sorry, something in my notes I forgot to mention before we began here. That cloaked figure who saved Kyrie by offering the other portal away from Axel wasn't necessarily Organization 13 as I had imagined, although it would kind of make sense because Axel and them are in opposition right now. But it could have also been the Ansem-like figure. They didn't speak, so we don't have a strong sense of who that was. I don't, anyway. Just something I figured I'd mention. Interesting. I wonder why that person, that member of the organization, whomever they are they show up here? Fu and Rai, not you and Timothy. Fujin and Raijin being like Thunder Demon and Wind Demon and Thunder Demon or something like that? Or Thunder God. Look at Cypher's little face. Anyway, sorry. Oh, Sykes, we've got his name now. I see. So Sexagon, formerly Organization 13's number 6, he's been eliminated in Recom, right? He disliked dirtying his own hands and relied on his wits to dispose of any rivals, but it was one of his own schemes that wound up destroying him. No comment. Larxene, formerly the number 12, she has been eliminated. She conspired with Marluxia to turn on the organization. Larxene was unfeeling and loved nothing more than to bring other people down. But she met her demise when that malice came full circle. Sykes is new. We had not met him until this point, I believe. He's number 7. He was in pursuit of the renegade Axel, but for some reason seemed more concerned about Sora's well-being. Sykes has no heart, but knows all too well how to injure one. No doubt his poise belies a more savage nature. He also insinuated he knew something about Riku. I assume what he was saying about, you don't want to follow me into this portal, you'll end up like Riku, is because Riku, having let darkness into his heart, it ate away at it. And they said something earlier about if someone with a heart tries to take these paths of darkness between the worlds, it'll eat away at their heart, which is writer speak for Nanny Nana Boo Boo. The organization gets to and you don't. Oh, shoot, no, it's not Sykes, is it? Someone told me how to pronounce it, and I'm forgetting now. Oh, was it Syax? I think maybe someone said it was Syax. Anyway, I'm sure someone will say it at some point. I can't go digging through old comments now. I'm in the middle of something. Oh god, there's an absent silhouette here in Twilight Town. Well, sorry everyone. I was just about to say, after the long-winded bout of suddenly going after side stuff in last episode, we're finally going to get a chance to mosey on by into the story again. But nope, Kyrie, you'll have to wait. There's an absent silhouette. But we knew nobody, the Berserker. A Berserker, high-ranking nobody. Its attacks are hard to read as it is dragged around by a cursed hammer. It is dragged around by a cursed hammer, I see. Attacks from the front will only be parried by its hammer. Knock it down to make it let go of the hammer. Then pick up the hammer to unleash a flurry of attacks with Berserk, which we did once or twice there. The timing was very weird, though. It would, you picked it up and then it would, make you wait. Well, there's an accident silhouette here. Oh, and this is the guy with the battle axe and the brown hair. Right. Well, I don't want to be in Valor for that. Sorry, Skateboard, Street Rave, and the rest of the story. There's an absent silhouette here. I need to now record for 6 hours until I beat it. He said, being rather optimistic it'll only take that long. All right, you guys, you know the drills. Everyone equips ethers. I've got a 6th item slot. I can just spam 4 comments. How did I get that 6th item slot? Did I level up just now? You know, something I haven't looked into is what if anything, controls the damage that Comet deals, like if it's based on my magic or Donald's magic. There might be a way to make Comet do more damage than I am currently, but at the moment, I just kind of like to see how doing 4 Comets in a row works against this boss fight. Come on, let's check it out. I could have sworn this dude's name starts with an M, but I'm just totally blanking on it. But this is the dude with the big battle axe, right? Now, in Recom, he had a bout of periods where he would, get invincible and stuff. So, I'm not exactly looking forward to if that gets repeated. What is with his animation? He's all jittery and weird. Anyway, yes, how about you? Oh, he's glowing red. Oh, he is gonna have that same invincibility gimmick, isn't he? I'm on the wrong thing. Okay, anyway. Power? What does it mean, power? Oh no, there's another weird gimmick. Explain, his strength will keep increasing throughout the battle, unleash counterattacks to seal the deal. That means nothing to me. Well, let's see how this Comet does. Certainly does less damage to him than it did to Larxene. Oh, and the thing pops him up into the air, which is weird. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be doing stuff more than I was doing there. Sorry, wait, sorry. Ethers? I meant ethers. Oh wait, Donald used some. Sorry, I'm bad in the menus here. I used Knock Smash by mistake. Go get him, Goofy. We're doing awesome here. Yeah, I see what you mean about his power increasing throughout the battle, but hey, Knock Smash did some stuff. Kind of. Ow. I mean, he's not doing loads of damage. Maybe his power has to become greater before it's really much more impressive than that. I used Knock Smash again. Hey, if they're gonna give us this many item slots, we gotta at least see how much damage we can do. This is one of those situations where he gets to be invincible. Like he didn't recall. Oh no, he's not quite invincible. He's armored though. I'm dead. All right. Let's not try and do the comet trick until I have a better understanding of what's going on here. In any event, it does way less damage to him than it did to Larxene. They were saying counterattack, so if I guard against him, then like I get to steal some of his power for my own. I don't know how he animates yet. Okay, well that didn't like guard it as much as I might have wanted to. Let's see if I can figure out how this goes. Oh, am I just dead? Basically, a command grab, okay. Okay. Actually, let's see how Trinity does. That worth anything? Oh, little. Interesting, Ether does more of my, more of my mana bar nowadays. Oh, Mega Impact, okay. So that was probably the right thing to do? Right, so they want you to be focusing on blocking him, predominantly, I think. Okay, when he throws his axe up in the air, it doesn't... the rocks start happening before he, like, it hits you and stuff. Okay, we're doing the big damage to him now. I blocked him again, it didn't give me the counterattack option this time. I'm dead. Interesting. Interesting, decidedly interesting. So it was fully like, I counterattacked the first one, it gave me the Mega Rush prompt, and it did like one entire bar of his health. So it could literally be like we do 2 of those and then just the rest with Comet or something. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, I just didn't block that well at all. Okay, no blocking the rocks. Interesting. And the timing for that one's weird. So first thing off, he always does the round swing, and you can do the Mega Impact pretty easily, and then it's just like an entire health bar of his gone, and he doesn't react, like he doesn't revenge you on that one. Blocking that one does not give you the prompt. Right, you can't block this. So I guess that's a reflect you want to do on that one. We don't know what this is. He's growing his power again. My power's gone down to 100. I guess that's because he hit me at some juncture. I thought you had to counterattack to change the power levels. That's what they said anyway, so I guess that's a lie. Or maybe it only works that way for me. We don't have a clue what the power levels exactly mean, though, either whether it gives him access to more moves or what. But this goes slam, guard. It gives me a bunch of his power. Oh no, but I use it all, so it just, like, my power gets instantly used, to, I don't know. But anyway, we can reflect right through that. Oh, he's gonna do it again. Okay. This one they can do this with. Combo on him. This one again, right? Reflect. I meant reflect. I did mean reflect. Sorry. I actually pressed reflect then. Thanks, Goofy. And then guard this. Do a whole bunch of damage. Missed the combo. Oh, he's stunned? Okay. Oh, weird. Short. Combo on him. Reflect through this. Hits him back with some of that. We get another free combo, I guess. And then now we go for limits, I suppose. Once we've done like 2 of his bars. He's invincible for this one. But we'll see how that goes. I got him with something there. Goofy did some stuff. Cool. Oh, right, I need more mana than I have. Sorry. Jump over this. Okay. He just missed? Oh, I got more of his power that time. Interesting. Oh, it goes out of the map for some of it. Interesting. You can guard that. God, the whole map is just... What the hell? Oh, Donald's dead. Goofy, help. Force field was up, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, you can't block it. Okay. It really is a command grab. I blocked it, it just didn't give me the prompt. Oh, it's because Goofy blocked it for me. Oh, I see. Well, that's not my fault. But I guess it means I have to turn them off of that. As in, tell them not to attack at all, otherwise they will break the boss fight by blocking the attack for me. Well, break the boss fight. They will interrupt the flow of the boss fight in a deeply unlikable way. That can only have been put in there to troll you. So Goofy has, to my knowledge, Goofy and Donald both have a full inventory of ethers currently, but I don't get any control over when they use them, so even though I'd like to use them now to carry this on, it's not up to me. Okay, now he does it. Interesting. So they've clearly put it, they've understood that if you can use as many items as you have, the fight is beyond broken, because then you can simply, like, if I were able to tell Donald and Goofy to use items on me the second I am out of mana, there would be no fight, because you could simply chain all the limits together. More so than you can already. As you can see here, Donald and Goofy have 7 ethers between them, so we could have gotten 3 more comets out of that without any delay, essentially, which would have certainly won us the fight. But you're up to your life is in the hands of the AI at that point to see whether they'll refill your ethers or not. So I guess what that means I gotta do is save my ether uses are then more valuable because I can choose to use them rather than waiting for the AI to do so. So what I should do is save my ethers till he's about like half health, and then we know we've got a 3 extra comets in the bag. At that point, and up to that point, even though it will be relying on the AI to randomly decide to heal our mana or not, the attacks are easier at that point, so I can run around and play keep away for a bit to do that. All this in lieu of doing the fight actually, because I'm afraid I've a bit lost my patience for it, and not this fight particularly, but just these absent silhouettes in general. I don't have any interest whatsoever in waiting to be the elusive right level to do these, because that might mean I never do them. The more likely what will happen is then I will accidentally get to the last boss and be like, oh yeah, wasn't I supposed to do those absent silhouettes? Rather than like, by that point I'll be like level 80 and it'll be hilarious. I don't have any interest whatsoever in waiting for the unknown right level to beat these. So I'm much more comfortable using the relentless invincibility tactic they've given me by letting you use ethers while you can do other limits. So now I just have to figure out how to sort of coax the AI into enabling me there. I wonder if maybe if I try and cast a spell when I'm out of mana, if that will signal to them that I want them to use a mana item on me. Probably not, but it's maybe worth a try. So just to work you into my mindset right about now, my current goal to cheese this fight is, so I guard the first attack he does, that's like a fair bit of health on him. From that point on, there are a few rock attacks. Oh, I'll just demonstrate to you when I get there. So that's this free bit of damage right at the front, because he always starts with that move. That amount of damage is free from the front. From this point on, he generally will either do the thing where he jumps towards you and slams the ground. You can block it, but it doesn't give you the counterattack prompt, or he does the rocks in the ground thing, which I think the only way to dodge at this point is with Reflect. Trouble is, leaving it too long in this phase by using Reflect or by just blocking stuff will result in my friends using ethers on me, because either I will drain my mana with Reflect and they'll go, oh, Sora's mana needs help, let's help him with an ether, or because my friends don't block when I do, they'll have a chance to get hit depending on whether they choose to avoid it or not. They will have a chance to get hit by whatever attack happens to them, which case Donald generally heals them and Goofy says, oh hey, Donald's out of mana, let's give him the ether. So if I hang around here for too long, even though I totally could last through a few attacks here, we lose ethers that I want for my friends to be restoring my comet, essentially. So I usually am like, I'll just do this first attack and then I'll launch right into Comet, because if he does this one, I need to use a Reflex to dodge that. You can't like jump out of the way or anything. And what's going to happen here is Donald's going to heal me, and then Goofy's going to say, well, Donald used 2 of his own ethers on himself to fix that. But if he does this ground slam one, then you can parry that easy, and you get to do the damage and stuff. But I've already kind of botched this because we've wasted so many ethers, so that's my explanation for why you're not going to see me do any more attacking in that first phase there, even though it has the easiest ones to dodge and block and things. It's a bit confusing also because he has rising and lowering power level, but also multiple phases. I think the power level only really is... my guess is that it only is affecting his stats, and it's the phase that determines what moves he can and cannot do. But anyway, now you have a bit of an idea of where I'm going. Actually, I could probably even chain a bit more of a combo here before he gets his revenge move. And I go into Comet. Anyway, point being, I need to get them to use their ethers on me as fast as possible before they use them on stupid things. That's my foremost priority right now, because mine are, we need to save mine for later so I can choose to actually use them at an intelligent-ish time. And by an intelligent time, I mean in the later fights where, in the later parts of the fight where I can't be waiting around for them because his attacks become more relentless. I need to be the one to fix my ether mid-Comet, because no one else will do that. Oh, I can, right, silly me, I can disable the other limits if I don't think I'm going to need them, so that they don't show up in the menu and it's easier to get to Comet. I can't believe I didn't think of that till just now. What an idiot. I'm here trying to be like, oh, and then up and down and just make it the only one in the list. You don't have to worry about it.
It's over.
But yeah, this new aerial finisher thing is pretty neat. Oh, his ethers don't do as much as mine, it seems. Interesting. No matter, they still do close enough. His seems to do about 50 exactly, whereas mine do like a bit more now. Do I have some kind of thing that makes my items do more that I didn't realize? Oh, Dodoy, I've always had item boost. I see. I forgot about that. I always wondered why it felt like mine did a little more than 50. When it felt like it should do just about 50, the ethers. Not that I don't think it actually says that, it just says it recharges some of your gauge, but it's supposed to do about 50 mana, I think. That's what always felt right, considering they expect you to use 2 of them anyway. I completely forgot about item boost, and it's like one of the first items we had. Anytime, friends? Okay, not soon enough. Not realize this one had that kind of effect on it. I was just trying to see if upping my magic increased Comet's damage. I don't think it does. Maybe it does? I don't really know. I can't tell. Hello, sometimes he just misses. Nah, I don't think that's doing any more damage. That is awesome. At least that one's funny and short. It's not like the other one where it's like 10 seconds. It would make the most sense if Comet dealt damage based on Donald's attack, so... magic, rather. That's probably about as good as I can have it, and I needn't, worry about that. I better keep my own strength high. I don't know why everyone in this game takes damage crotch first. Like, they fall... They're like... their junk outstretched. It's always been slightly odd to me. But you know what? No judgment here. He used 3 ethers on me just then? Oh dear. Did Donald and Goofy just, like, survive that for no reason, or does the hitbox just stop being active after I die? Because I swear Donald was just like...
I am eternal. There is neither light nor darkness in my heart. You cannot corrupt me, nor can you best me.
He just didn't care at all. Or Donald keeps getting the axe in the middle of that. It's sometimes my fault if I'm going too aggressive. His revenge move, which won't hurt me because I can block it. It's the big jumpy thing with the axe, which Donald never dodges. So maybe once I get to that point, I ought to just do one of my own ethers in there. Just so I can be sure I can do it before Donald dies. I missed the limit! Well, you know what? I haven't given Noxmash its fair due. Let's give it a go, see how good it is. Because Goofy is more likely to survive anything than Donald. It's much more likely I have him alive at any given moment. Well, that wasn't very good. I'd like to try that again, please. Alright, my thing with Noxmash is that I can't ether up in it, in the middle of it. Oh, I can at the end. Okay, yeah, okay, I can do it. Never mind, I can do it at the end. I didn't realize that. But it also doesn't last quite as long as Comet does, so I have less time to fix things. I think ultimately I'm going to favor Comet, but in a pinch, Noxmash is better than nothing, so I better have it on as well. Maturity limit is not going to help us much here because I can't use an item during it, which is kind of my whole cheese plan. Here's a question. I've got item boost and an item boost from the monochrome currently active, each of which are doing increases item effectiveness by 50%. Does that add up to a total of plus 100%, as in Aethers now do 100 mana? It's not, it doesn't look like it does exactly 100 mana, but it's certainly a dramatic increase to the point that this is probably a good thing to do. We'll stick with the monochrome for a bit. It lowers my strength by 1, I'm not too fussed. Halves damage in critical situations might, well, I was going to say it might come in handy for this, but actually what these bosses have proven a lot so far is that it's never just one attack. It's like, a hitbox is like, ha, but that hits like 8 times in a row, going like da-da-da-da-da on your health bar, so. Oh, and in fact, it's actually, it only halves damage in critical situations, not halves critical damage, so that actually, I'm basically never low on health in this fight, so that actually doesn't really mean anything. Never mind, I take that back. Guys, please? Okay, well that was maybe a little later than was necessary, but alright. I can't believe they genuinely just stand there and do nothing if you set them to this mode, rather than, like, throw items out. I could understand if the AI was preoccupied doing attacks, but why does it just stand there? Guys, thank you. Not both at once. Are you kidding me? Why would I ever want that? So my extra mana capacity actually playing against me here makes it harder to charge up my limits, so would have been nice if there was a way to disable it, but no. Just cracks me up every time he misses. I don't know what it is. Does doing a limit as one of them resurrect the other two? Interesting. Come on, someone, please. Guys? Okay, I guess they're all out. Well. I didn't realize that limits you did as one pairing resurrected any other characters who were down. It's very useful. Alright, I can see how auto-limit is useful in this situation. Much as I've ragged on it before, I definitely want it on for this. Much easier to just whip over to triangle than fuss with all the menus mid-intense boss fight. Okay, the reaction thing sucks, because I had that mana for like 3 seconds before it came to prompts to do the comment, so never mind, I can't rely on the stupid auto-limit. The one time where auto-limit would be useful, I can't, oh, this game. Wow. The whole point of auto-limit, to cut down on wasted time going through the menus. And it has a delay. Unreal. Wow. It's fine. It's fine. I'm the one who chose to do it underleveled. It's my fault. Things don't work right. No delay that time. So was it a fluke that other time, or? I have no idea. Comet! Any friggin' time. I'm sorry, I need a minute. Okay, I took a moment to collect myself. This is an incredibly stupid thing to be angry at. Of all the things in the world worth being angry at, this is not one of them. Sorry, I apologize. I realize that is incredibly irritating to watch someone be annoyed over something so trivial. I will try to restrain myself. But I will also definitely turn that bad skill off. My stick got stuck like that and messed up the menu.
Back off.
I actually almost had that if I had just committed to knock smash instead of blocking. Fool that I was. I don't think the block prevents you from doing the limit, but it's more that because I danced my thumb over to the guard button instead of mashing knock smash, I missed the frame. Or frames. I missed the window anyway. How does he miss though? Like how... Why it'd be like that? I wonder, is it actually an established mechanic something to do with his power that I don't understand? Because, you know, obviously they're keeping that system sort of under lock and key, logic-wise, like they haven't explained what it's about, really. Is it due to something like that that I don't understand why, I can't believe I missed that, that he sometimes misses with the rocks, or is it just a complete bug, maybe? That's my assumption, is that it's a bug, because I don't understand why anyone would intentionally design that the boss to seemingly randomly miss like that. Well, I could be wrong. It could have some point to the old power system. I don't suppose going into wisdom fills your mana up, does it?
Give me strength. Light. Let's go.
It.
Light.
Well, we'll never know because it's given me anti-Sora like 6 times in a row. Anti-Sora seems to fill up the MP, so I guess doing the other ones would as well.
Light.
It does. So in theory, you could. I mean, for some reason, it seems determined to give me anti-Sora no matter what in this fight. But in theory, if I were in a pinch and I needed to try for getting some magic back and then revert immediately, I can go one of the forms. Whatever the algorithm for determining whether or not you turn anti-Sora is, I clearly am like at the max chance right now or something, because it happened 5 times in a row. Maybe if you do it too close to the beginning of the fight, it's bad for you or something. I just thought because my drive builds so quickly in this fight, but I can't use it for... Well, I don't suppose you can do limits while you're in Wisdom either, but I certainly can't use Valor if I'm planning to cheese the whole fight with limits. Actually, you know what? I think so, but I just suddenly realized I don't have any memories of trying the limits with the drive forms. Friends, please? At some point?
Let's go.
No, I think maybe you literally just always turn into anti-Sora in this fight. I don't know that for a fact, obviously, but like, it's not. I've not been able to transform into the other ones once, trying any form, that is. Oh, and it takes you out of the form if you try and enter with it. They really don't want you doing that.
Back off.
Well, it was nice knowing everyone. Goofy, please. Goofy, please. Ah! Someone did it, but I just wasn't ready. I don't know why I wasn't mashing it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Guys? Guys? Thank you. No, not that one, damn it. My thumb slipped off the D-pad. Was that like 10 seconds? Before anyone decided to come help poor little me? I do appreciate that you guys are worried about the money I spent on this. So you know I worked hard smashing all that junk to get the 40 money required to buy ethers or whatever it is. It means a lot to me that you're so concerned about overspending, but... Please help! Thank God that first one randomly missed. Goofy, please. Goofy, please. Goofy, please. Someone, please. Help, please. Guys. Oh, man. Oh, man. Just, oh, man. Weird, though, that they removed that feature from Kingdom Hearts 1 where you got to choose, like, at what thresholds they heal you and stuff. Because that would solve the issue I'm having here, which is that I basically have to wait for the AI to cooperate. Like, if I could just say, only use ether things when someone is out of mana, then we'd basically be good. Thanks, Donald. Goofy, please. Okay, Donald will do, I guess. Sorry, that made sense what just happened. What happened was I pressed B then A, so Sora did like a triple front flip towards him. What I thought I pressed was guard, so it took my moment for my brain to catch up and realize that I had actually done that, even though it's not at all what I meant to press. So I was just like, wait, why did I press the guard button? And he like went flying towards him like that. Guess that whole Twilight Town story will have to wait. Yet another episode, my friends, I'm afraid. I guess I already said that, didn't I? Sorry, that was like 3 hours ago for me. But I'm almost there. I'll have it in a few tries, probably.
It's over! Donald! This is it! It's over!
Well, it was a good Run, Lexeus, how I'm supposed to say your name, but thank you. Go away now. You're still one of the cooler members of the organization. Yippee! Well, as an experience overall, I would generally say that that one was among the more entertaining of the absent silhouettes that I've done so far. That said, I can't speak much to the boss fight. I can't say if it was an enjoyable boss fight because I did not play the boss fight. But as an experience, that was entertaining. I think it was a cool fight. I like the idea of you're trying to go for guards and counters on him to lower his power level, even if that was woefully inadequately explained. And it seems to be, they seem to cherry pick which moves you were allowed to block that way. I get that the rocks you're not allowed to block at all because they want it to be a mana check or a check for a skill that comes later in the game, I guess. But there were several attacks like the overhand jumping strike where you could guard it and it wouldn't let you do the mega whatever that drains his power. Not that that would have mattered much anyway in our run with our current level and everything, but for the fight's main gimmick, I did not understand how to use it. Anyway, we cheesed it with a lot of ethers, so yippee. Strength Beyond Strength is a recipe. It requires special materials. And a third Lost Illusion we've now got. So it seems all the absent silhouettes we've done so far have given us Lost Illusions, right? I think so. That was literally all our ethers, though. That got used by the end of that. Excellent job, crew. Donald Goofy, you never do me wrong, except for those few times where I was waiting on you to save me and it didn't happen. Yeah, I've got thoughts, but I'm gonna save them. Ooh, I got an extra equipment slot after that? I could have sworn all of us just got max HP. Sorry, I was clearly a little lightheaded when that reveal came. Well, that'll be all for this episode. Next video on the channel is gonna be some more... Okami? I am bread? What the hell is it? Is more Okami. More dog hours. More dog days. First of all, I need to, like, lickety-split save. Sorry for yet another episode that just devolved entirely into doing the absent silhouette, but I just cannot abide the thought of leaving them till later, because I just know that if I waited till I was a higher level, I would get over-leveled, and then the fights would be, like, ridiculously disappointingly easy, and I'd have to play through the entire game again to get to this point, so at a point where I could fight them and have them be not disappointingly easy. So I'll take weird cheese hard over disappointingly easy, personally. And you know, maybe I'm a total dumbass, and that'll never happen. Maybe even if you're at a level 100, it'll never be too easy, but I've had it happen in too many RPGs where I've gone, okay, this looks like a fun fight, I'll wait till I'm a little higher level so I'm not getting one-shotted, and I come back and kill it in 2 strikes, and it like can't lay a finger on me, and I'm like, well, now this is just embarrassing for both of us. So between us we have how many item slots? 6 for me, 3 for him, so 9, and then 5 for Goofy, so 14 ethers is how many we want to have on hand at any given moment. So let's... Well, we can't quite reach that, but we'll strive for it. I suppose I don't necessarily need this many Abbas chains. Whatever, we'll get more money else how. We've got a whole bulletin board full of jobs after all. And all these weapons are nothing new. Where am I actually trying to be? Oh, right, the Moogle shop, which is in the Tram Square. Because I want to turn in that synthesis recipe before I save. Or did I already save? Anyway, I want to turn the synthesis recipe is the point. There you go. Materials and recipes for you. Centurion, a big old weapon for Donald. Needs all these remembrance things. So it almost, you get the sense that considering we got Crystal Gemstone and Shard with the remembrance things, they'll be like a normal drop from enemies way later in the game. Mayhaps. Oh, Donald also got another accessory slot. Oh no, so that was me again. I'm losing it a little over here. Just give me a minute. Lexius has been added. He once brandished a giant tomahawk, but he has now been eliminated. Okay, so we did get rid of him at some point in Recom. I somehow felt like I remembered him getting away, like him going like, "We'll meet again, Riku," and dipping, but apparently we wrecked him, so never mind. Lexi has rejected Marluxia's bid to dominate the organization and formulated his own plans, but the plans failed and he met his end. That's all from me, loves. Right as I said, Okami next, and I'm gonna go do something that probably involves drinking water. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Sorry for being so sour. Once before, we can do it again, I'm sure. 85% toast water. Any chance this, like, spooky space window is warm because of the sunlight outside? Because we're in space!